Hello and welcome to another episode of Cup TV. My name is Sarah Edwards and I am a designer for Craftsuprint.com. Today I'm going to be going through how to make a gatefold card, and the product ID of the sheet that you will need is Cup 150157_172, and it's called Birthday Boy Gatefold Card, and it looks like this. So what you've got to do first is print it out. I used glossy photo paper for a nice shiny effect, and then cut it out. But first I'll show you what the finished card's going to look like. So it's A6 in size, and you can see it looks like two doors when it's closed, and then when you open it up you see there's a little boy dressed with a party hat on his head and holding a little birthday cupcake. This card is really simple to make. You don't need anything apart from the sheet, some double-sided tape, a scalpel, a craft knife, and a metal ruler and a craft mat. So the first thing we want to do is to start cutting it out. Now because it's all straight edges, I find the easiest way to do this is with a craft knife and a metal ruler. Before that, you'll see on the card you've got 2 letter A's and 2 letter B's. So what we're going to do is just score the lines that you need to fold it like this. So we'll start with A. So there's 2 little lines marked A. And put your ruler up against them both to line them up. Now the best way to do this is with a scoring tool, and that's actually a lot safer than what I'm about to do. I don't have a scoring tool, so I use a pair of scissors. This is not the recommended way to do things, so yeah, you should probably get a scoring tool, so should I. So I'm just going to drag the scissors down between the 2 lines to score it. This means that when we come to fold the card, it's a lot easier to fold, and when we cut it out we lose the A and B markers as well, so it'll be a lot harder to know where to fold it without the score lines. So exactly the same on B. Be careful you don't cut right through the card. Okay, so we've got our score lines. The next thing we want to do is cut out the card. So I've got my craft steel ruler, and I'll line it up against the top. And then my craft knife, I'm just going to cut all the way across. Now it's important that you use a metal ruler when you're doing work like this, because if you use a plastic one, your scalpel can just cut straight into it, and then your ruler won't be straight anymore, which isn't very useful. Also, make sure you use a craft mat to protect your surfaces. So we're just scoring along all 4 lines, along the outside, nice and simple. Last one, and there we have it. Oops. Okay, so you can take your time on this. I've actually done this really badly. I think I need a new blade for my craft knife. It's a bit blunt. There we have it. So this is the main part of our card. We'll put that to one side for a minute whilst we cut out the doors. Again, because it's all straight lines, I like to use the craft knife rather than scissors. It just gives it a much straighter edge. It looks a bit more professional when it's all finished. So that should be the first door done, like this, and then the second one. So I've already done the top 2 edges because they lined up exactly with the other door, so I just went all the way across, which means I've only got 2 edges left. And the last one. There we have it. Okay. Just use my scissors just to tidy that up a bit where I didn't cut right through. And I did it a bit wonky, so if you spend more time on it, then you won't go wonky. It's my own fault for trying to rush. Okay, so we've got our doors and we've got our cutout. Now, where we've got our score lines, we want to fold inwards. So, fold like this to meet the centre of the card, and then open up one side and do exactly the same with the other side. So then when you've got both closed, you'll notice they meet up exactly in the middle to form your gatefold card. So all we've got to do now is to stick the doors on the front. So start with the left one. All you have to do is find the end on your sticky tape and then just put tape all the way down the sides. I find it's best to use just double-sided tape rather than 3D pads, because if you use 3D pads you can see the white of the base card through it, if you look underneath the 3D pads, which doesn't look very good. So by doing it this way, it means that you've got all the white completely covered, which looks better. Okay, so I've got tape all on the first side of the door, and then I like to turn it over, open it all out and stick it on this way. I find it's a lot easier. Just make sure that you are sticking the right door on the right side. So the doorknobs should be facing inwards, like that. So there's our first door, and just one more to go. So get the other door, and again with your double-sided tape, go down the long sides, rip off the backing, move that out of the way, and then across the top and the bottom. Can't peel it off. Okay, so got a door. Again, I'm going to open the card up, facing upside down, and then just stick the door on. Like that. And there we have our finished gatefold card. All you have to do when you want to send it is just write your message on the back, stick it in an envelope, and you're done. So to buy this sheet along with lots more, visit www.craftsuprint.com/Sarah-Edwards. Thanks for watching. Bye!